cigarettes that he smoked a day, leaned on the wall of the bathtub jacuzzi facility, factory that we worked in. Just seeing him there with such dignity, great, incredible actor, fully covered with latex, smoking. That's the defining moment.
What was the question again? My defining moment was when I got the part, which was very strange. I'm going to try to make it fast because there's so many of us. I had this audition for something called Babylon 5. I had no idea what it was. And I go into the audition room and there's these 25 other actors with their hair pointed straight up like Patti LaBelle. And I had my hair normal and I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm missing something. So I run to the restroom and I go to the restroom and I use this soap dispenser. And I'm spiking my hair with the soap and my hand touched my eye. And the water's coming out of my eye, it's red, and they call my name and I run in there and I felt that I owed them an explanation. And I said, oh, I'm so sorry, I knew nothing about the hair. And I went into the bathroom with the soap dispenser and it got my eye. And they stopped and they said, oh my God, it's Veer.
Would you laugh and applaud? Ladies, I can't come up. I can't follow it. I can't do defining moments in the show, but the defining moment of that time for me was when my son was born in '96. And that was defining
moment. There goes my story. Defining moment. Whatever Mira said is correct.
Are you leave me with that? First, best defining moment. You're looking at him. This is it. Defining moment. Get involved in this group in the first frame of the first show of Babylon 5 that was ever shot to the very last. That's an honor, especially with this group. That's my defining moment.
My defining moment was much like Stephen's, only without the soap. It was my audition getting the job because Joe had told Jerry, thanks a lot for coming, Jerry. No, he told Jerry, he said, you know what, she's been too cool, too collected. This is the 4th audition. Get her as bad as you can. All the TNT suits, the Warner Brothers suits, everyone's in the room, and Jerry gets in my face and changes the lines and pushes me and steps on my feet. And I say, Mr. Garibaldi, I'm going to have to ask you to kiss my Texas ass. and Jerry said, okay, I walked out of the room and turned out the lights and left them all in the dark. And after someone had stumbled back and turned the lights on, Jerry turned to everyone and said, I vote her the least likely to sleep with me, but the best captain.
Well, I only did 1 episode, so my defining moments are limited comparatively, but I would say that I will never forget that after I was cast, they told me that Tracy wanted to meet me prior to us shooting together, and I was really scared. And so they took me backstage to meet her, and I remember her coming through a door, and with her big, beautiful green eyes just looking at me and saying, oh my God, I'm so glad they cast you, and coming over and throwing her arms around me and welcoming me. And I knew then that we were going to have a really lovely shoot together because she was so kind and so lovely.
That would be not getting picked up to series. second cousin twice removed over here? I'm sorry, we let the team down. Okay, so if that's not it, it would have to be at some point early on having great sympathy with William Shatner and realizing how tough it is to be a captain when you're stuck in a chair the entire episode. You know how hard it is to act and be kind of, you know, commanding and dramatic and maybe fearful, and you've got like basically nothing to do, right? Yeah,
Method hemorrhoid.
you get really good at